Thanks. I appreciate you saying that. You know, that it just goes to show, and you see it firsthand as well. You probably see it more than other people.
Yeah.
And I appreciate you saying that because it's been a lot of hard work. No one said it was going to be easy. No, I did not once did I say it was easy for me to do all this. Did not say that once. It's not easy. It's hard. It takes effort. It takes investment. I've had to pay videographers a lot of money. I've had to pay photographers a lot of money. I've had to get skills so I can speak in front of camera and actually deliver my message. I've had to get training in sales. I've had to do so much to get to that point where I can back myself and say, this is what it costs. This is why it costs this much. This is why you're better off using us as opposed to everyone else. And I think if you can, in your business, deliver that to your client, you'll never go hungry ever again. You will have the quality clients that you're attracting and that you want to be working with. Now, have I ever had a bad client? Absolutely. I've had heaps of bad clients. I've had people who are the worst people on the planet that are oxygen thieves. They should apologize to all the trees for all the hard work that they're making to make oxygen for them to breathe. I've had those types of clients. Now, but when they came to me, they were the perfect client in the sense of they were my ideal client, the product and service they paid for or they engaged me for. Now, along the way, they became a bad client, but at the time of me attracting them, they were the ideal client. The thing that follows on from that is, okay, well, what's your process to manage a bad client? So all these guys that say, oh, they don't pay, they don't do this, they don't do that. Well, yeah, but you also there's also a guarantee in every one of those relationships, there would have been a point in time where that builder or that person should have done something to stop that bad behavior. And post-COVID, because that's where all of my bad clients came from, I didn't really have bad clients before COVID or after. Funny enough, all my bad clients came from COVID. My contracts are now written in a way that's so much more impactful and meaningful and protects me, protects the owner because of my experiences that I had during that difficult time. And the beauty about it is I'll present a tender now and we actually have a discussion around the lines of what their obligations are to the project, what they need to do so this project is successful. And when you have that conversation with them and they understand their obligations, and I'm talking obligations like pay us on time, don't come to site whenever you want, don't call employees after 5 p.m., a whole range of safety stuff, like all these things, when they understand their obligations, the process is just so much smoother on site and they value you as the expert. They go, okay, George knows what he's doing. I'm not going to be the type that's going to come on site and do this and point fingers and say that and say that. We're the expert. And I think that's important too. Establish yourself as an expert in your field. Because if you can do that, your clients will trust you more. They won't go to chat and say, how come, what's the tolerance for this brick wall?
I've had a few, that's funny as, I've had a few people mention that to me, actually, saying that less builders, more trades.
Less builders, more trades?
Yeah, no. As in the people telling me it's less likely to be a builder and more likely to be a trade, just from my experience.
What do you mean, sir? I don't know.
So more trades say this to me than builders
Oh,
do.
sorry. I thought you were trying to, I think it was a saying on site. Oh, yeah,
No.
okay. Sorry.
I'm like, man, why are you not getting
this?
Yeah. So I say that because the specific one I remember was a plumber.
Mm.
And he came to me, he's like, how do I stop people from going to chat and saying, hey, I'm trying to replace, I've got a plumber coming to replace this. How much should it cost? And then chat will be like, it should be between $200 and $400. And then the plumber will get there and be like, cool, that's $900. And he's like, oh, chat said you should be $200. You know what I mean?
Yeah, get chat to come and fix the fucking pipe, you dumb shit.
Yeah.
How good.
Yeah, call your chat.
Yeah.
But by the way, side note, I'm about to unsubscribe from ChatGPT's paid version.
Yeah, can I just say, I was using it today and it was fucking taking ages.
Oh.
It was taking ages to answer a simple question that I was like, I was thinking and it was like, oh, and then the other day I was getting it to look at something and I'm like, he goes, do you want it this way or this way? I said, I want a detailed report. I go, it needed to be at least this long, blah, blah. 3 times I had to ask it the same fucking question. All right. And it's like, I go, you've given me a 3-page summary. I want a detailed fucking report that's like 15 pages long. And I literally said, for fuck's sake, I've told you this 3 times. Get your fucking shit. I actually cracked it at it. He's like, oh, sorry, my bad. I go, yes, you're bad. Fix it. This is what I've asked you to do. Got upset. And I was like, fucking Robbie.
Yeah.
Robbie's told me, get onto Claude.
Been telling you.
Get onto Claude.
Get onto Claude. Claude's a mad dog.
I'm gonna
Claude turns around
pick
and
him
says, I'll say something to Claude. He'll be like, you're fucking kidding me. I'm like, whoa.
Swears at me and all.
It's
like,
great.
hey, what the, for fuck's sake? Yeah, hey, calm the fuck down.
Yeah,
Tell
yeah.
me, just relax.
Yeah.
Can I tell you a story based off that, what you just said? About the trade and the $400.
Yes. The person searching up the thing.
Yeah. So there's a story. I don't know whether it's true or not. It's probably not. But let's
pretend like it's
example.
true.
It's a great example.
It's true. It's true.
It is true.
I was there.
It was hey, it was my ancestors
Yeah.
from Greece. So there was a ship. Did you know Greece has one of the biggest maintenance shipyards in the world? Didn't know that, but they do. A lot of ships go through Greece for all of Europe. Anyway,
Really?
yeah. I learned that through the war conversation that we said the other day. Anyway, there was a ship in the cargo area. It was whatever it was, a big container ship, and it had broken down. Now, every hour that ship was sitting in the dock, it cost the company $100,000 every single hour that it was sitting there because it was taking space and time from other ships to dock and take their material off and all that sort of stuff. They had engineers trying to start the engine and they couldn't start the engine. They had them there. They were paying them tens of thousands of dollars. No one could start the engine. Then one guy comes up and he goes, I know this guy. He will be able to start this engine. And he's like, okay, no worries. Get him here. We'll pay him whatever. Like, just get him here. We've got to get this thing started. Let's go. This engineer comes down. He looks at it. And he's like, all right, 15. He goes, looks at it, looks at a few areas of the engine, grabs a hammer, gives it a couple of taps. Bang. The engine starts. And they're like, wow, he goes, you're amazing. That's so good. I can't believe it. He goes, fantastic. He sends him a bill, $100,000. The captain's like, what the fuck? $100,000? That's bullshit. He was there for 15 minutes. What did he do that cost $100,000 to get this fucking ship started? He goes, ask him for an itemized breakdown of his invoice. And he goes, no worries. So he sent him an itemized breakdown. Hammer, $50. Knowing where to hit the hammer. Knowing where to hit the engine. $999,000, what is it? $999,050 or whatever it is. Yeah. And he gave him that. So there is a level of, like the model of that story, I guess it's not just what they did, there's a level of expertise. There's a level of him being a professional at delivering on his product. And he was the only one that could do it out of all of these people that they'd paid before. He knew exactly where to hit that hammer. And as a result, he paid for it. So you need to document and show your audience or your client why you're worth that money that you're charging. Because otherwise, it's just a matter of, well, this plumber said he can do it for $200. Why am I paying you $9? Oh, well, that plumber's going to send an apprentice and it's probably going to leak in 6 months. I use proper materials. He's using recycled materials from another job. Okay, so that's where you really need to educate your client, and that's where it's your fault if you haven't.
Yeah, and I think for most people hearing that story, I reckon most people don't back themselves.
Yeah, absolutely. There's a level of self-doubt there for sure.
Yeah, like I think there's a very good exercise where you can actually, you know how you said like you need to prove to them why you're the authority?
Mm-hmm.
If you actually sat down and laid out all the reasons why you're good at something, like sometimes you just need to go through that exercise and be like, all right, well, why am I a good builder? Or why am I a good plumber? And actually lay it out and be like, well, all right, I always do this and I always get jobs done on time and I always get them done within budget and I'm fair on pricing and, I run a good team and I'm a good leader and blah, blah, blah. And then it's like you lay these things out and you actually, it almost sounds stupid, but you're kind of educating yourself. And, most of the time education isn't learning something new, man. It's like most of the time you're just reminding yourself of something you already knew. Mm-hmm. Do you know what I mean? It's very rare, especially you and I, we've invested a lot into ourselves. But like now at this point, it's very rare to go and learn a whole new concept. But most of the time, it's just like you're being reminded of that thing. And you're like, fuck yeah. Like, it's not the first time I hear that. But and it won't be the last time I be reminded either. Because I'll slip up. But it's like you get reminded again and again and again. It's like sometimes the education process is not just about learning what's new, but about constantly reminding yourself of what already is, you know, and giving yourself that feedback of, yes, like I can charge those prices.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? And then, dude, when you believe, client said to me the other day, he goes, I feel like they're not gonna. I feel like they're looking for the cheaper option. I was like, dude, like if you feel like you're gonna lose, like
You've already lost.
you're gonna lose.
Yeah.
If that's how you feel already now, you think that's not going to be portrayed in everything you do from here moving on.
Yeah,
you
exactly.
think then you're not going to show something in your face or something when they start talking about price that it's not going to show. They're not going to. We humans pick up on it. You know what I mean? If you like that clip and you want to watch another one, click just over here. And if you want to watch the full episode, click just over here. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, and thanks for watching.